About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see.
Hello fam, what's up? Welcome back to another Throwback Thursday tutorial. If you're unfamiliar with this series, every Thursday I do a tutorial using an older palette just so we can bring it out of our collections and get using it again. Today's palette I'm so excited to use because I've been searching for this palette since I moved into this place. I've not been able to find it. I finally found it this morning, so I was like, oh, I just have to use it. And I know it isn't that old, it truly isn't, but still, it's been out a while, so I just kind of wanted to use it, especially because I'm so excited for the new Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Like, oh my gosh, I'm dying for it. So today I wanted to use the Modern Renaissance palette, so I hope you guys are down with that. First off, I do want to say, yes, I'm breaking out. I've had a lot of comments lately on like, Shay, what the hell's going on with your skin? Are you still using Curology? Why are you breaking out so bad? Fam, I wish I could tell you why. I don't know. I honestly think it's just stress. If you don't know, I am planning a wedding. It can be pretty stressful, especially because there's been a lot of things that have come up in it that I never expected. A lot of like personal issues I don't want to talk too much about because just out of respect for this other person, but I'll just say really quickly that one of the things I've really been upset about lately is that, you know, someone who I thought was my best friend and who I thought would be such a huge part of my wedding, and obviously it's not about my friends, it's about me and Alok getting married, but like, you know, you want your bridesmaids and things like that, and someone who I just thought would be really excited and happy for me turned out to not be that happy or excited for me, and we've actually kind of drifted apart since I got engaged, and that really hurt my feelings. So I've been really upset because I just never imagined, you know, you always imagine almost planning this stuff with your best friend. Like, you want a girl to like talk to, and it's not Rebecca. You guys know I love my best friend Rebecca. I have a lot of good friends, you know, and this was one that had been like my first friend since I moved to New Jersey, and we always talked about our weddings and like things like that, and it was just, so it's been really devastating for me to not really have that person, but I just don't agree with things that they're doing. I don't agree with their lifestyle as of late, and I just don't want it anywhere near me. I don't want to be a part of it, and so they can't be a part of my wedding because they're just, I don't agree with this life they're living. And if it was anything like just silly, you guys, I wouldn't care, but truly I'm not down with what they're doing. I've had to kind of cut ties with that person, and that's been really stressful and really hard for me because I don't really know how to do that. I'm not good at just cutting people off. I truly think I have a big heart, and so things affect me very, very deeply. And so, yeah, I've just been stressed out about that. You guys know we just moved into a new place as well, so I think the stress of like redoing the rooms and like unpacking, it's just been a freaking lot, and the wedding planning, and I did just travel back home to South Dakota, and my skin kind of always freaks out after I travel on a plane, so I think it's just a mixture. I'll be honest, I've also been eating potato chips lately, like it's my freaking life. I'm obsessed with potato chips. I don't know why. Probably is not the best for my skin, so I think it's just been a combination of all that shit going on, and I've honestly been filming videos like every single day, so maybe my skin's also just sick of me putting makeup on it, which I totally understand. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's why I'm blessed with these amazing breakouts right now. So for my eyeshadow base, I'm going to take an oldie but a goodie. You guys know I love this. This is totally a throwback for us. This is the Bella Pierre makeup base. I got this in an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm a while ago, and you guys know I used to use it a lot. So I thought, let's break it out today. Let's bring it back. So I'm taking that with my P88 flat precision brush from Sigma, or is it the angled? Flat angled. I'm just going to pop that on the lids as a base. I just love it because it's a nice creamy tone. It's almost like a Painterly paint pot situation, but it's much cheaper, I believe. And people find them all the time in Marshalls and TJ Maxx and places like that, Ross. Next, with the E40 tapered blending, I'm going to go into Tempura, this light creamy shade. And I just want to use this to lock in and set that primer. So I'm just going to dust this all over the lid on top of that base. You can even work it up to the brow bone, so you're kind of doing your highlight there as well. From there, I want to jump into Love Letter with that same E40 brush. And this, I'm going to start working up into my crease area for now, but I kind of just want it to be peeking through my look. So I'm more interested in having it as the transition shade, but it's fine to just kind of throw it in the crease and blend upwards because I'm going to cover that up probably with another shade. So I'm just going to work this into that crease, blend it through my transition. I want to do something like really smoky and just pretty. Is that a good description? Probably not. Are you guys excited for the new Subculture palette? Let me know your thoughts. When I saw it, I was like, yep, I need it. I freaking need it. It's totally my aesthetic. It's like a little grungy with a few pops of color. Everything I need, fam, in my life. Tubby, what are you doing? Do you guys just see him? He just jumped over my shoulder. Are you missing mommy? Oh my gosh. This is going to sound so weird, but who loves like their kitty smell? I love how they smell. They smell like my little babies. From here with the same brush, I'm going to jump into Cypress Ember, this nice dark brown. And I'm going to start blending that all over my lid, y'all. Meeting it into the crease, layering it, infusing it with that pink shade we laid down already, the Love Letter. It's been a while since I did like a real colorful, smoky look, and that's just what I love. So I was craving, when I woke up this morning, I was like, yep, we're doing it. We are going big or we're going home, y'all. I need to get another one of these palettes. Like, I mean, I haven't hit pan on any of them, so I'm not going to just yet, but mine is like beat up. And I always say it, I hate, and trust me, I love this palette, so I don't mean to knock it at all. I hate the packaging though. I hate when brands do fuzzy packaging because after a while it starts to look like an old couch, you know what I mean? From here I'm going to spray my Tapered Blending E45 brush from Sigma with a little bit of makeup setting spray. And I want to jump into Primavera here. Take a little bit of this, and I want to just patch this in the center here. I love this shade. It's just such a pretty glistening shade, isn't it? I think it looks great on the lid. I know this is not in the Anastasia palette, but I wanted a little more glimmer and glitter, so I'm going to take the Gilded Loose Shimmer from Sigma Beauty. It's a gorgeous loose shimmer. I love these. They do not get enough use on YouTube, in my opinion. I mean, ugh, look at that. I just wanted more contrast, you know, more of a shine. And that is doing exactly what I wanted. I'm also going to take a little bit of this rose gold glitter. This is called Copperella from Violet Voss. I don't want too much, so I'm just going to get a little of the Violet Voss glitter glue on my fingers here. I'm going to pack that on the lid, and I'm going to just dab that on there. A little goes a long way. Oh, I was trying not to cover all that. Oh, I was trying not to do that, and it did. I'm just telling you, this glitter is so glittery. I used way too much glue, I think. So I know this is going to seem crazy, but I'm going to add more of that Sigma Gilded over the glitter to kind of bring this back to the look that I wanted it to be. Layering that on top will just kind of lighten and brighten that up. From here, I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Aqua XL in the shade M10. It's a matte black. And I'm going to take that with my EO6 winged liner brush from Sigma, which is just like the perfect small winged liner brush. Like, bam. It is so tiny. From here, I'm going to apply some mascara. This is my Too Faced Better Than Sex. For lashes, I'm going to take the Ardell 150 Black Lashes. And then I'm, of course, going to marry those lashes into my lashes with a little more mascara here. So next I want to prep my skin for foundation. I'm going to take the Farsali Rose Gold Oil, or Elixir, I'm sorry. That almost trickled down onto my brow and I would have died. And then for primer, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Urban Defense Complexion Primer. It has a great SPF 30 in here, so I'm going to use that. And I love the smell of SPF. Like, I love smelling like I just like went to the pool and slapped a ton of sunscreen on. I don't know why, you guys. I just really like it. Do you have any weird smells that you love? Like, I love people who love the smell of gasoline and things like that. For foundation, I'm going to use my Revlon Colorstay. This is 180 Sand Beige, and I'm going to use the new 3D HD Max Kabuki to apply this. Fam, I'm obsessed, and I know it's an older show, it's just been like rejudged, and Andy Cohen's the host now, who I'm obsessed with. I'm a huge fan of Andy Cohen. I've read all of his books. I have all of his books. But anyway, I'm obsessed with that show, Love Connection, and I've been begging my friends to apply to go on it, and they won't. But I'm like, please. But no, they want their love lives to be private. What's wrong with them, right? For concealer, I'm going to do a mixture of my new it's like my new favorite little concoction. They're both from Lancome. They're the Teint Ultra Wear Camouflage Concealers. I use 220 Buff C for my skin tone, and then I use the yellow also to correct my under eyes. And I just love the effect. So if you haven't seen my updated summer, ooh, that was too much, summer foundation routine. I will link it down below. I just uploaded it yesterday and I was talking about these in that video and I think they're just freaking phenomenal. So I lay down the yellow and then I was like, did I take the cap off? But I did. And then I just, oh, frig. They come out fast, so you gotta be careful. I haven't gotten the right ratio down yet for using these, but I like to do a few dollops. And then from here, I'm gonna take my 3D HD blender from Sigma and I'm gonna use that to blend in, of course. You can see that yellow like instantly has such a great brightening effect. I really recommend it if you struggle with dark circles. Lately I have been, just from, again, all this stress of like the wedding planning and stuff, I haven't been sleeping much because it's kind of like, I think I actually need to do a life update video. There's so much to go over. I like couldn't even cover it in this video. So let me know if you guys would like a life update, a wedding update type of video, so I can kind of tell you guys what we're thinking about the wedding. Next, let's set that with my Laura Mercier A setting powder. I'm going to lock that in with my 3D HD sponge again. I'm then going to set the rest of my face with my Wet n Wild Goodbye Photo Flashback, or Photo Focus, gosh, I always call it the wrong thing. Photo Focus powder. I love this powder, but it truly feels like there's a film on there that you got to break through, doesn't it? Now to dust off what we're baking with, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Contour Palette, and I'm going to take the yellow side with my F25 tapered face brush. I'm going to run that over that and help knock off all that powder. From here, we're going to take the Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil in the shade Black, and I'm going to tight line my lashes with this, both my upper and lower lash line, and I'm going to lock it in with Love Letter, my little baby. And then of course we need some mascara on our lower lashes. Next, for bronzer and contour and all that, I'm going to jump into my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. I'm going to take my Smith, what is this? My Smith 124 brush with the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm going to use this to contour my nose. Just ever so slightly, because sometimes I can get a little out of hand. I know this. I'm also going to take the F23 brush from Sigma, the soft angled contour. I'm also going to take that along my forehead because this awakens me, brings the SHAE out in me. You guys know bronze forehead is life. I'm also going to bounce into the bronzer shade here and just circulate that onto my cheeks and marry that in. I just wanted a little more color. It's been so long, well, not so long, it is sitting on my table, so I've clearly used it in the past few weeks, but I used to use this like non-stop. It was my everyday bronzer, contour, everything. And then I kind of, what have I been using instead? Oh, the Fiona Styles. But I've like tried to retire myself from using that since it's being discontinued, as you guys know. I won't shut up about it because I'm just like brokenhearted. It was my favorite contouring palette in the world. And I had a lot of friends too who loved the Fiona Styles foundation and whatnot. They're really sad it's going away. For blush, I'm going to take the Urban Decay blush in the shade Fetish. I think it'll go along with this look best. And I'm going to take that with my small dual fiber F55 brush from Sigma and blend that onto my cheeks and back into my contour. I love the Urban Decay blushes. Have you guys used them? I think they've gone through a few, I don't know if they've discontinued a few shades or what the deal is, but I've always really loved them. And then for highlighter, I'm so excited to finally try this. I've been using it on my friends, but I've not used it on myself yet. This is the BECCA Cosmetics Eyes and Face Highlighter in the shade Rose Quartz. Oh, I didn't know you can use it on your eyes too. That's cool. So I'm taking my F03 High Cheekbone brush from Sigma. I'm just going to layer that on. I think this will tie into our eyes really well. So that's why I'm going to use this. And I'm going to bring it up a little bit onto my temple area as well. Do a little on the Cupid's bow here. And then I'm also going to bring some, of course, down the nose. I feel like a galaxy girl right now. This is pretty. I also want to take some on my inner corners of the eyes, since you can use this on the eyes as well. I think it'll tie in nicely, so I'm just going to buff it up there. Ooh, pretty. I love that glow. I'm going to spritz all this to lock it in. This is my Project Beauty Spray Set and Go from my BoxyCharm. Next for lips, I think I want to do just something simple. This is the ColourPop lip liner in the shade I'm Yours. And then on top of that, I'm going to take the Kylie Jenner, this is the gloss in the shade Literally. All Alright fam, that is it for this Director Day tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss another video. By the way, if you're bored tonight or Friday or this weekend, I mean, I hope you guys are out having fun, but in case you're not, I did upload like 5 freaking videos this week, so if you missed those videos, I'll have each one linked down below. I did a Summer Nights makeup tutorial, also unveiling 2 new Sigma brushes in that video. I did my summer bedroom makeover, and I did my Monday makeover, which I feel like a lot of people missed because I uploaded it pretty late. It's actually around midnight, but I was like, oh crap, I gotta get that up. So I do have a new Monday makeover video where I do my friend's makeup, and it got like no views. I'll be honest, like nobody watched it. So if you missed it, I will link that down below. And thank you for watching today. I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!